Time for the weather now. And Lily, we've had sleet, we've had hail, we've had bits of sunshine as well. We've had it all. What's going on with the weather?
Well, a lot has been going on, so much this week. As you say, we had the sleet yesterday and even some snow flurries as well that Elizabeth captured here in St. Peter. Blustery winds as well. The strongest gust was actually up to 70 miles an hour, and it wasn't just us being blown all over the place, because take a look at this shot here from Daniel. Some gorgeous goldfinches there. This little guy's just hopping across to get some seeds. Lovely shot of them in the snow, and they were trying desperately to have a feed and have a snack, but with the strong winds, it ended up looking a bit more like a fairground ride for them. And then fast forward to today, we had the hail, we had some sunshine, but that combination made for some lovely rainbows and more gorgeous photo opportunities. And this pack of puppers just looked all too happy to pose for the photo there.
Cute.
So photo ready.
And you've already told us this week, because there's been so much going on about snow and sleet. Tell us a bit about hail then. How does that all come about?
Well, hail is formed in a completely different way. We get hail when we have storm clouds, or sometimes these are called cumulonimbus clouds. So like these ones here, or thunder clouds even. So if you heard some hail last night, you may well have heard some thunder too. And the way it works is these clouds will blow up droplets of water vapour high up into the atmosphere. There's an updraft in the clouds. And when the water vapour gets up high, it's very cold. So these then freeze to form hail balls. And when these are heavy enough, they obviously have the force of gravity and they fall down onto the ground with what we recognise as hail.
Okay.
And looking ahead to the weekend, is Storm Bert going to have any kind of impact?
Well, it is passing by, but the worst effects are over the UK, and you can see that a bit more clearly when we take a look at the weather map here. There is Storm Bert, so a lot of wet weather and some snow for the UK. For us, it's going to be more windy. We will see some rain, particularly later on Saturday and on Sunday as this front comes through, and some strong winds up to a force 7, maybe a gale force 8. So there is an orange weather warning in place, but it shouldn't be as windy as it was yesterday, and it is going to be warmer too. But let's get all the details. Well, it has been a bit of a mixed bag weather-wise today, and perfect conditions for capturing some lovely rainbows. The reason being, we had beautiful sunshine and bright spells at times, but at other times quite stormy with some heavy downpours and even some hail, looking rather grey. And we have got more of the grey weather on the way this weekend as Storm Bert tracks across the UK. We are just on the periphery, so we shouldn't get too dramatic of the effects, but we will have some rather strong winds and some wet weather, more so on Sunday, but temperatures feeling quite a lot milder than they have been over the past few days. Back to you tonight then, a few showers just clearing off, and we will have some clear spells. The wind's starting light, but as they switch around to the southerly direction, ramping up to set the scene for a windy day tomorrow. And it's another chilly night in store with minimum temperatures of 4 to 5 degrees and the risk of a ground frost. So tomorrow looking rather grey and cloudy, perhaps some bright spells, but any brightness really limited. The winds are going to be strong, as I said, up to a force 7, maybe even a gale force 8 at times. We can expect some patchy rain, and that's more likely as we go into the afternoon, and more likely the further north you are, so for Guernsey and Alderney. But with the southerly direction of the winds, we've got maximum temperatures of 15 degrees, so a good deal warmer than we've been used to lately. Let's get our times of high water then, around midday and later on at around midnight. So as we head into the second part of the weekend, you can see that Storm Bert is continuing to move across, and this weather front is approaching us, so slightly likely to get more in the way of wet weather on Sunday. Both days are going to be rather breezy, and the unsettled theme continues into next week, but temperatures are slightly milder than what we've been used to. Hello there, very good afternoon to you. We can expect some bright spells for the rest of the day. Still a few showers around, but these should be dying out into this evening, and already a bit warmer today with highs of 9 degrees. Slightly calmer winds too, just blustery where we do see those showers. And overnight we'll have clear spells. The winds light to begin, but swinging around to a southerly direction where they'll start to ramp up. Minimum temperatures of 4 or 5 degrees and the risk of a ground frost. Tomorrow looking like quite a cloudy day, and we'll have strong winds once again up to a strong force 6 to 7, maybe even gale force 8 at times. Some light rain and showers into the afternoon with maximum temperatures of 15 degrees.